Hey everybody, it's Matthew Lehman, and today I am out in front of a commercial piece of property to talk to you about the minimum floor area ratio. And I'm specifically talking to commercial property owners today, but also people in town that care about the look and the feel of the commercial area of their community. The minimum floor area ratio, which we'll get into, basically dictates how big a property has to be. How big do the improvements on the property have to be in relationship to the land it's on? You typically hear about a maximum floor area ratio, which says how big a property can be, but you rarely hear about a minimum size that a property has to be. Give you an example, the property behind me is built out to a 0.3 floor area ratio. Now that may not mean much to you, but with a proposed 0.75 floor area ratio that's being discussed now, a building like this would have to be 2.5 times its size. Now that's just putting it in layman's terms, and hopefully that gives you a decent description, but a minimum floor area ratio can be good in certain areas of town. Personally, I don't think it's appropriate for the entire town because it can limit a lot of what you can do with your property if you're a property owner. It will also get a lot of the smaller property owners and prohibit them from putting in more boutique type of uses on the property. It may not prohibit them, but it can certainly substantially limit those types of uses from going in. So one thing to be concerned about. The other thing is parking. If we were to double or triple the size of the building on this property, we're going to have to accommodate parking for this type of use. And where does the parking go? Well, right now we don't have a solution for that. So if we put this minimum floor area ratio into effect and we don't have a parking solution, we effectively prohibit that person from developing out that property or redeveloping the property to put a nicer, more attractive looking use on it. So there's a lot of concerns with a minimum floor area ratio. Again, some of them can work out real well. We do want to see our town, our commercial districts on Old Mammoth and Main Street look better. We want them to be more animated. We like to see better walking sidewalks and things of that nature. But we have to think it all the way through from A to Z. And I think there's a lot of pieces missing before we were to pass this. But just wanted to bring it to your attention, and I want to also direct you to the link at the bottom of this video. Go there and read a little bit more about this if it's something of interest to you. And feel free to call me as well. I can answer as many questions as you can on this topic. If I don't have the answer, I'll certainly find it for you. But thanks for listening, and give me a call if you have any questions.